For a near-capacity crowd at the Fairgrounds Arena in Nashville, Tennessee. What we've got coming up, an NWA Southern Heavyweight Championship match. The popular young star from Atlanta, Georgia, Bob Armstrong, the current NWA Heavyweight King, putting his title on the line against former champ, the Mongolian Stomper, the 270-pound Mongolian athlete known as Temujin. His second tonight in somewhat of a surprise, Big Al Green. We're expecting some kind of match. We rejoin action in what has been two superbly conditioned athletes going after the NWA Southern Heavyweight Championship. The Mongolian Stomper, Temujin, currently with Bob Armstrong trapped in that turnbuckle with a choke. Referee Tommy Marlin calling for the break, but Temujin does not heed the call. Bob Armstrong back with a choke of his own. Some kind of match, as we mentioned in the opening. Bob Armstrong, the champion, really going after the Mongolian Stomper, the man he won the title from not more than a week ago. Right now, Bob Armstrong, to the delight of the Fairgrounds people, really tearing into the big guy. 1, 2. The count reaches 2, and the Mongolian Stomper able to kick out. Al Green on the outside, a second to the big Stomper tonight, has not yet been a factor in the match. On the outside, Green issuing encouragement to the Stomper and having a few words with Armstrong. Certainly no love lost there. Bob Armstrong, 236-pounder from Atlanta, coming off those ropes, a thundering blow into the back of the back area of the Stomper. And again, the count reaches 2. The Stomper able to kick out and goes for the eyes of Armstrong. One of the more favorite tactics of the Stomper, going to the opponent's eyes, as you've just seen him, and begins kicking Armstrong. Some kind of match at stake. The NWA Southern Heavyweight Championship, currently held by Bob Armstrong, but the Stomper now gaining momentum with each kick. You can hear the roar of the crowd calling for Armstrong to come back. Armstrong up on his feet, taking everything the Stomper has to offer. Bob Armstrong. Bob Armstrong, a master at karate and judo, going after the Stomper in that corner. Bob Armstrong, watch this guy go to work on the Stomper. Tremendous athlete. Temujin draped across those ropes may be in trouble. Armstrong flips him over and goes to work on those nerves in the back of the neck. Armstrong applying quite a bit of pressure as the attack point being the nerve ends and the neck. Referee Tommy Marlin asking the big Stomper about it. But this guy, as I've mentioned several times, has great recuperative powers. And he can withstand quite a bit of pain. If we've seen him in the past do just this. Coming up off of his feet, the Stomper slamming into the midsection of Armstrong and flips him over. These two guys can really go after it. Armstrong off those ropes, tripped up by Al Green. 1, 2. Bob Armstrong able to kick out of it, as it appeared he may have had the match lost. Coming off those ropes, Al Green misses and hits the Stomper with that shoe. 1, 2, 3. That will do it. Bob Armstrong a winner tonight. As Al Green missing him with that boot and hitting the Stomper with that boot. Some kind of change of events here. Armstrong, who outsmarted the Stomper and Al Green, ducks away from the intended boot and catches the Stomper right in the middle of the head. And now Al Green in the middle of the ring with the defeated Mongolian Stomper. Al Green a second tonight, used that boot, and it wound up hurting him. Now the Stomper going after Al Green. Watch this. Green getting out of that ring. The Mongolian Stomper very upset with this outcome.
Ring, Golden fighting back now. Here at ringside, Golden and Graham exchanging punches, lefts and rights, both men pounding away. Golden slows the man down, connects with a good right to the chin. Duffy, Golden, all three men at it. Golden backs the man into the corner, shoots a right-handed punch to Graham. Duffy now stops Jimmy Golden, bangs away with a forearm to the chin, and two men on one. Jimmy Golden cannot hold up against two men. Don Duffy is cut, bleeding above the right eye, but Jerry Barber, one of the wrestlers, sent into the ring, and Jerry Barber thrown out of the ring on the opposite side as both men, Big Luke Graham and Don Duffy, continue to stop away at Jimmy Golden. And Golden now in trouble. The fans here at ringside going wild. Jimmy Golden hurt. Jimmy Golden stunned. Another wrestler, George Gulas. George Gulas has hit the ring, pounds away at both men, knocks Don Duffy down. It's Duffy again. Luke Graham tearing at the clothes of George Gulas, ripping away at the man's clothes. They temporarily have stopped him, and Duffy and Graham down on the mat have torn the clothes of George Duffy. His pants have been ripped. George has been dropped with a right to the chin. George, his shirt now being torn off him as Duffy pounds away on George Gulas, who had come to the ring. George blasting away now, rights and lefts to Don Duffy as Golden pounds away at Don Duffy. A wild brawl this has turned out to be. George Gulas came to the aid of Jimmy Golden. Here at ringside now, all four men on the floor, pounding away. Duffy's head rammed into the apron. George and Graham exchanging punches. Nick Gulas, the promoter, concerned about his son, trying to stop the match. Get him, Gulas! The two wrestlers, Graham and Duffy, headed back for the dressing room. George Gulas, Jimmy Golden, consoling each other. Mike, let's see if we can get George and Jimmy over here. Maybe we can get them over. George, can you come over here a minute? Jimmy, can you work your way over here? George Gulas making his way over. George, Jimmy, congratulations. Jimmy, congratulations.
Where's Gilbert at? How's Tommy? Why, when a man stoops so low with 3-on-1, then when I get in there to help him, lift my clothes to bits? Why?
Listen, I got an answer. We want another chance with these fellas. Crazy Luke Graham and Don Duffy. If you want to fight, baby, you can get it. If you'll get them back out here right now, I guarantee we'll finish this thing right here and now tonight. I want another chance with this Duffy and Graham. I don't care who's my partner. It doesn't hurt Tommy Gilbert over there, and he's laying over there half dead probably. This is not wrestling. I want a partner. I don't care who it is, and just get me a match with him somewhere.
Nick, come in here a minute, please, Nick. They're wanting these men back, Nick, but the match is over, officially over.
It's officially over. I can't do anything about it tonight.
Yeah,
man.
but I can't stand to see a man be tortured by two guys. Then they throw my other partner out.
I sent Jerry Barber in to try to help, and they got rid of him. And I didn't tell George. He came out of a clear sky, George. I want to thank you for going in.
Nick, I know you were real upset about George. I saw you at ringside there, but he did a fine job, so don't worry. Calm down. He'll be all right.
That's right, George.
I want to get a match with these guys somewhere, somehow. I don't know when, but I'm going to get another chance at him, and we're going to finish this little score, I guarantee you.
And I tell you, I'd be glad to be his partner. That's the best I can tell you.
Jimmy, all I can say is talk to Nick later on, and maybe you can work something out with him, but you did do a fine job.
We're going to work out something. We're going to finish this.
We're going to work something out now, not next week.
George, it's a little too late right now, so thanks a lot for the help anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Len Rossi at ringside in Nashville, Tennessee. A capacity crowd here has witnessed an outstanding match. The official decision, the winners of the match, Don Duffy and Crazy Luke Graham. Until next week, with more wrestling action from Nashville, Tennessee, this is Len Rossi and Mike Shields signing off from the fairgrounds here in Nashville.
No time limit, no disqualification, and what's been some kind of an exciting match. Momentum swinging back and forth. Now, however, I believe George Goulas has it on his side. Mr. Suzuki, should he lose tonight, forfeits $200 to the crowd. Goulas sends him into those ropes. A towering back body drop levels Mr. Suzuki. Another big crowd, standing room only, here to see this one. Count reached 2. Mr. Suzuki able to kick out. Very important match here at the Fairgrounds Arena. The last meeting these two men had, Mr. Suzuki lost his hair. Mr. Suzuki, combination judo chops to the midsection and throat decks George Goulas right in front of us. 1, 2. George Goulas, a popular young star here from here in Nashville, able to kick out of that one. Referee Tommy Sloan watching this one ever so closely, as it means $200 to Mr. Suzuki should he lose it. George Goulas sends him into those turnbuckles, and that one moved the ring a little bit. Some kind of match. And again, Suzuki sent into those turnbuckles. George Goulas has him trapped in that corner where they're going to work on the young guy. Suzuki going to his tights, the referee knocked away. Suzuki using some salt. George Goulas blinded by salt. Suzuki with the cover. Referee slowing the stage. 2, 3. That'll do it. Mr. Suzuki pulls salt from his tights, threw it into the eyes of George Goulas. A dazed George Goulas all over ringside. As what a turn of events. A turn of events. Unbelievable here. At ringside, George Goulas, having salt thrown in his eyes, is blinded by it, enabling Mr. Suzuki to take a win here at the fairgrounds in this match for $200. George Goulas here in front of us, blinded by the use of the salt from Mr. Suzuki. As I mentioned, some kind of match and a strange turn of events, as George just about had him beaten. Suzuki pulls salt from his tights. Right here in front of us, George Goulas, still blinded and unable to move around. George Goulas out of the crowd, blinded by that salt. Again, Mr. Suzuki wins it by the use of the salt. Right here in front of us, a down George Goulas.